You know, this whole intro sucks. Let me just start over. Hey, it's the preacher here, and you may hear a little rattling in the background. Don't worry about it. I just got some overalls in the dryer. And if you've ever dried a set of Big Smith overalls, you know that can be noisy at times. Anyways, I'm in here in the kitchen, and I'm going to make some coffee. I'm going to make coffee the way I do. Most of you probably just make it in a Keurig where you put the little cup in there and push a button. And I had a Keurig, and I'm going to be honest with you, when I first got it, I loved it. I was like buying all these different gourmet coffees, and man, it was great. And then I realized that the water inside that Keurig like mildews and molds, and you got to run all these cleaning cycles, and I threw the thing away. So I went back to the regular old coffee pot with the filters and the 12 cup. And the problem that I have is I'm the only coffee drinker in my house. You know, my daughter will occasionally drink a cup of coffee, but very rarely. My son and my wife don't like coffee. So you have to make about 8 cups in one of those in order to make it come out right. And then I end up not drinking all 8 cups. So I've tried using the smaller pots, and they just don't work right. Anyways, what does work is a French press. And if you're not familiar with what a French press is, I have it right here. And I got this one at Walmart for it was like $5. I mean, it was like $4.85. Okay? You got this little canister. And then you have this, kind of looks like a beaker from Science Lab. That fits down in there. Then you have these 3 pieces here. I want to show this to you. You have this kind of metal filter thing with a spring around it. You have some screen door screen with a hole in it and a bottom with threads. These all stack up together in this order so that when you put the lid on there, you screw it down. Turn it around this way. You can take it apart and wash it this way and get all the little coffee grounds out of it. But the way a French press works is you put your coffee grounds in here, you pour hot water over it, you set this on top of it. And you let the coffee grounds and the coffee just mingle in there, and then when you get ready, you slowly push it down, and that strains all the coffee grounds to the bottom, and then you pour out the coffee off the top. Anyways, I got water heating up here. Yeah, I got water heating up there in my kettle. As soon as it gets hot, I'll show you how I make the coffee. Now that we got the water heating, and while it heats, let's talk coffee. This is primarily what I use for coffee. I've tried them all. I've Folgers, Maxwell House. I bought Community Coffee. I bought the good fancy coffee. I bought the one in the yellow bag that starts with a G that I don't know how to pronounce. Anyways, I've bought all kinds of coffee. And basically this store brand, Essential Everyday, Classic Roast, and there's also a Colombian Roast. And I kind of go back and forth between them. But I get this on sale for like $3.97 at my grocery store. And normally it's like, I don't know, $5. Anyways, I catch it on sale, $3.97. I usually buy a can or 2. So if I'm feeling a little low on testosterone, or maybe that I'm not getting enough caffeine in my diet, I get some Cafe Du Monde coffee with chicory. This stuff right here will put hair on your chest. So I wouldn't recommend the ladies drink it. Or if the ladies do drink it, put cream and sugar in it. This will put hair on your chest. This is what the Cajuns drink. And you gotta, you handle this stuff like nitro. You don't shake it too much. You don't jiggle it. It's powerful stuff. I don't drink it very often. I usually drink this. And this is where my little scooper is. My little $5 French press came with a little scooper. And I have found for me that 2 just about level scoops is the right amount for my coffee. 2 of them And I think this is supposed to hold 4 cups, just to give you some idea. Now I don't know if that's the City Boy cups, which are 6 ounces, or the original Country Boy cups, which were 8 ounces. So anyways, I put 2 scoops in this of my coffee. Now you do your own. I would probably just put 1 of them in there. No kidding. This stuff right here, take the paint off a car. Here is my handle, here is my spout. And when it starts getting close to boiling, you'll hear it kind of rumbling, and you'll think, oh man, it's boiling, and you'll pull the lid off and look, and now it's false alarm. Kind of like a Democrat. Starts hollering a long time before anything really starts happening. That right there is steaming pretty good. We'll turn that off. Now all we're going to do, and I'll set it over here, maybe you can see it. All we're going to do is pour the hot water in there with the coffee. You want to leave about an inch of room from the top. We'll set that right there. Then you notice on your lid you've got a little screen here. You want to put the screen over the pour spout when you pour, and I put it off just to the side. And we're just going to set that on the top just like that. We're going to wait 4 minutes. Now the first time I did this, I thought, man, I like my coffee hot. 4 minutes, it's 3:37. So at 3:41 we'll have coffee. But I thought, man, I want my coffee hot. Boiling water 4 minutes after it boils in this little closed container is still plenty hot. And anyways, we'll come back in 4 minutes and I'll pour us a cup and show you what it looks like. Okay, it's 3:41. We have the 4 minutes of, I don't know what you call it, brewing, percolating, something like that. We're just going to slowly push that down, and that's going to strain all the coffee grounds to the bottom. If you push it too fast, you will force coffee grounds around the edge of the screen, between the screen and the glass. I don't know if you can see it, that's pretty hot. But that's pushing all that down, and if you push it real fast, you will force the coffee grounds to go around the screen. But if you do it nice and slow like I am, you just steadily push them to the bottom, and that'll give you a nice clean cup of coffee. Okay, I'm all the way to the bottom. I'm going to turn those little fins around. I'm going to drink out of my Mount Rushmore mug. I got this 3 or 4 years ago. I think that was my second trip and probably my last trip to Mount Rushmore. I went through there last summer and didn't feel the need to see it. You know, rocks don't change much. Don't change much. So you can tell there it's a nice, rich cup of coffee. Look at the steam coming off of it. It's plenty hot. That fills up my big mug, and I still have I don't know, maybe a quarter of it left. And what I do is I just leave that right there. After I finish this cup or get it down, maybe I don't drink it too fast, I'm talking or I'm on the computer, I'll pour the rest of this in there and then microwave it for 30 seconds or a minute, get it back hot again. Anyways, makes a great cup of coffee. Man, that's hot. It's hot. It's good. It's smooth. I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, makes a great cup of coffee. So, if you use the old plug-in percolator, whatever, brew basket, go spend you $5 at the local Mega Mart. Get one of these, stick it up there with the rest of your coffee cups, because it'll all store, clean. You can put it all together, just takes up the room of a big coffee cup. Then if your power goes out, or all you can do is heat water on the stove, you can always make coffee in that. And once you start making coffee in that, you'll get hooked on it. You'll unplug that other one and throw it away like I did. Man, that's good coffee. Thank you guys for watching. leave a comment down below. Tell me what your favorite brand of coffee is. Tell me what method you use to make it. And I know if you were grinding it fresh, it'd be better than classic roast. But man, for $3, that makes 240 cups. It's pretty good. Anyways, leave me a comment. Let me know what I did right or wrong or whatever. And I'll see you in the next video.